right, y'all. We about to go ahead and go live. We're gonna give y'all enough time to come on in. We're gonna do the countdown again. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm gonna do the countdown one more time. All right, y'all. Give y'all enough time to come in. Make sure y'all like and share the video. Lord have mercy. All right. How are y'all doing? Okay, can y'all hear me? Want to make sure y'all can hear me real good. What's up, everybody? We on time today. We on time today. Now, we did one on Station Head. I want you all to pray for my sister, pray for my granny, pray for my uncle, pray for my cousin, pray for my cousin's daughter, because they all have tested positive for COVID. So make sure you pray, keep in your prayers. Really, really sad. Pray for some of the members of the church tested positive for COVID. My grandmother's actually in the hospital. She had they kept her because she tested positive for COVID. And a member of the church, her family had to come together and do a meeting to have her to go in the hospital. She tested positive for corona as well. So, just pray. I got on the phone, I had a conversation with my mom's, boyfriend. And he apologized to me. He said, Marquise, now I know what you were saying. All that stuff you were saying, I thought you were crazy, and you were right. And he apologized. He said, man, I'm sorry. Fell asleep on the phone because he's felt weaknesses. My mom and he got tested, so they're waiting on their results. I think it comes tomorrow or something. Keep them updated. But my sister got it. So and I've been around everybody. And so everybody went to the party. And I thought about going. In my spirit, I said, I'm gonna go and surprise my grandmother for her birthday. I'm gonna take my camera, take some pictures, sing happy birthday, give our birthday cake, sing happy birthday, really go in there. But it's a virus. And then some told me said you can't do it, it's a virus. And I tried to tell him, and the reason why I tried to tell him, I said, listen, it's a virus, wear your mask. Don't be trying to go over there fry fish with no mask. Do you have your PPE on? It's because it's a virus. Are you currently getting tested? Just because you got tested 6 months ago don't mean nothing. You got to get tested regularly, quarantine, wear masks, wear gloves, because you're around a person that is in the age group that what they call severe, in that age group where you up in age, when you really be worried, you up in you up in age. So you in that high risk group. But my uncle, he don't want to hardly tell nobody. He don't want to tell nobody. Everybody want to keep it hush hush, but then it's now it's getting out. And I'm like, why keep it a secret? Tell everybody, make a public statement. Because I know they probably in the bushes watching the video. Go live. Make a public statement on your Facebook and say, hey, Saints, I have some bad news. Coronavirus ran rapid in my church. My mom got it. I got it. My wife got it. My son is sick. My daughter got it. My granddaughter got it. My niece got it. So everybody that been around us, go get tested. You've been in our church. If you've been around us, if you've been around the mothers that got the virus, go get tested. Everybody went over there for a good old fish fry, cooking fish. Go get tested. I know it's hard because when you got over the church, we worried about that virus. The saints, we good and all that. But everybody ain't no saint. Even I've known some saints that died from cancer. You do know saints died. Saints get viruses too. Come on, somebody. I've known saints that died from cancer. I've known people that said they was a saint had dementia. I've known saints that's been end up in nursing home. I took care of a lot of saints in nursing homes, and they died. So with this virus being out here, let's take some type of precaution. Let's use some wisdom. Bishop, get you an online. This is how you can reach more people because you only got like 10 folks in the church, about 10. Okay, let me count. Sister so-and-so, the other sister with no teeth. We got the other sister that says she was a lesbian, but she delivered from lesbian. She says she's delivered from lesbianism. There's another sister with a good old attitude problem. Another sister that got divorced because she thought she had another husband. I'm just naming out the people. Now, it ain't too many folks. But y'all go home with y'all kids. You get the virus. Then now your kids got to get, and then you got to tell them, well, mama, where you been at? You got to tell them you been at church. Mama, where you been? Mama, you so sick. Where you been? Tell them you was at church at a fish fry. Tell them. Ain't no use you keeping a secret. Because I called my uncle. He's the pastor. I called. Some of my spirit said, let me call. I ain't getting no answer. I said, it's something going on in my spirit, but I didn't know what it was. Then my sister called me and said, I got the Rona. She said she got it. She didn't say she hit the lottery. She said she got the Rona. And she got to get a shot every day. She said she got to get a shot because she's pregnant with the Rona. And I was hurt. That didn't make me feel good. Because, when I get bad news, I got to sleep when I get bad news. And I said, if she got it, it's a lot of more people that got that virus. It ain't just her. So that virus is out there. What I want to say, it is out there. Just because you wear a 3-piece suit with snake skin shoes, that don't mean you may not get the virus. I've seen plenty of people. Just because you got a good old church hat, lime green church dress, just because you drink olive oil, doesn't mean that you exempt from getting the Rona. I'm going to repeat that. Just because you get on your knees, you speak in an unknown tongue, you drink olive oil, you put it all over your head, you go on a fast, that don't mean that you exempt from the corona. That means you still got to take the same precautions because last time I checked, you still human. Jesus was a human being. He was human as well. And everybody think they got it. Ain't got that type of, you got that type of power, then raise people up from the dead. Then you got that type of power. People be saying they got that, they ain't got no type of, how you got that type of power? You got an attitude problem. You got attitude. Let me get that. I'm about to start reading. Let me not start reading. Let me not start reading. But I don't understand that. You can't keep. So what I'm saying is to the people that's out there, take this very serious. And I'm sad that my grandma up in the hospital with Rona, but she don't like to listen. She hard-headed. I know how she sounds. You ain't got to tell me that. I just know it. I wasn't even in the house, but I could just give it word for word how she is. Let me just give y'all of what she probably would have said and what they said. She said, I'm gonna do it in her voice. Y'all don't understand. Everybody ain't got that Rona. It's just the saints they got colds. Y'all think everybody got the Rona? Everybody okay? You ain't gonna. She gets to talking like that, and you got the Rona. You don't know what you're talking about, Granny. Hush up. You don't know what you're talking about. The Rona running rapid. Yeah, everybody don't have that Rona. Everybody say they good. They just got colds. Man, please, you see falling out. That ain't just no cold. I got a little cold and I wasn't fatigued and falling out and dizzy and sleepy. My mama boyfriend, now that's her husband. I'm telling it all today. That's her husband, that's her husband, former best friend. You know, that's her boyfriend. You know, they in love, but I'm telling it all. He got on the phone with me. He's sick. He got the Rona. He was on the phone with me. Next thing you know, I said hello. He fell asleep. He's so sick with Rona, it is down in his belly. He was asleep. He fell asleep on the phone. That's how mad he was. I said, hello, 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 where you? He sleep, knocked out. Y'all, who you talking about? The Saints, they all good. They all get tested. Grandma, they all get tested. Don't get up there to telling all that. You know, no, they don't all get no tested like that. No. They said, well, did they get the vaccine? No, they ain't get no vaccine. They ain't get no vaccine. No. Now, I think one brother I heard allegedly, they said he got the vaccine, but they said he got sick. Now, I don't know if he got both dosage. You know what I'm saying? And it's really sad. All these people sick. And it's one of the mothers I really like. And I never had a problem. She the nicest woman ever. They said she was so sick and she didn't want to go to the hospital because it didn't want to register. She didn't want it to be corona. And it was the Rona. Her whole family had to have a meeting to get her out the house to go to the hospital. But the reason why she didn't want to go because she believed that Rona ain't going to affect me because I got the power of God. But I can tell you, it's folks that wear glasses and say they got the power of God. Come on, somebody. It's some people that got high blood pressure. They got the power of God. So why are you not using that same type of strategy when it comes to this virus? I mean, you just because you can shout and roll over the floor and speak in an unknown tongue. Just because you can give about 15s, glory, you steal that virus, still wear your mask. And it's easy. Wear my mask. I want to do an example. Because some folks, you got to show black folks, because you know, black folks, you got to show them example. It's still a way. You go to church, social distance, get your little mask on. Get your mask, get tested, get your mask. Okay, God bless you. Yes, hallelujah. Praise him. Glory, 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 glory. Tell the Lord, yes. Keep your mask on, saints. Keep your mask on. Keep your mask on. Keep. Oh, shata. Glory, glory, glory. Keep your, don't you take your mask on. Okay. But hey, people need to know. Because if you sick around my family, get tested. They got the Rona. Get tested. That's all I can say. Ain't no usually be keeping those sick. Get tested. I was over mother so-and-so house and I went sick. I don't know what happened. Yeah, because she got the Rona. Tell it. Don't be to tell her out. We just gonna keep this in the family. Keep what in the family? That somebody got the Rona and the hospital got the Rona. You need to let everybody know because it wasn't just the family in the house. It was other folks that wasn't in the family that shouldn't have been in the first place, should have been at home, but y'all had prayer with no mask. Birthday celebration, y'all over there eating cake, ice cream, no mask. Now, mind you, my grandmother just turned another year, February the 20th. So all of them in the house in a closed environment with no mask. I mean, that Rona running rapid, all that cake and ice cream and everything like that. You could have did that in Zoom. You could have had that birthday party on Zoom. Baby, you could have got on StreamYard, hooked up Stream. You, baby, wait a minute before I get started in the topics. Baby, you could have hooked up StreamYard. You could have went on StreamYard, had that birthday on StreamYard. It's some elderly folks right here in the B-side that be on StreamYard. You could have been on StreamYard. Could have dropped the link. I could have came on there and sing happy birthday. I'm glad I did get that. I'm glad I didn't go. Cause they better be glad I didn't go. Man, I'd have been just like Bishop Synagogue. I'd have had a flyer out with my uncle face on it, rebuking him. I'm so glad I didn't go, because I'd have been just like Bishop Synagogue. I would have went out there and rebuked, had a good old flyer, and I had to do a rebuking. Because just because I'm gonna say this, and I know some of y'all church folks ain't gonna like it. I know, Baba, I know some of y'all ain't gonna like it. Just because you a bishop doesn't always make you right. Uh-oh. Shut the door. Just because you got apostle, just because you got prophet, just because you got so-and-so all behind your name as a title does not always make you right. You can be wrong. And having church during this pandemic, and you ain't said, and then you got people that's in the house sick and you ignoring it and still want to go out, still want to preach, you wrong in that instance. In that case, you are wrong. You shouldn't supposed to be having no church or people sick and you still going out, getting chicken, frying fish, being around people. No. You shouldn't do that. You supposed to isolate. What did the CDC say? People ain't stunned the CDC. Man, I ain't stunned the CDC. This is what they say. I follow the GOD. Because my Lord and Savior, I ain't stunned with the CDC. Say, I believe with the GOD. But something in your spirit would say, well, this is a pandemic. So let me use some wisdom. Because when it's a snowstorm, because it was a bad snowstorm, they ain't have church. I'm like, okay, y'all didn't have church. It was a bad snowstorm. So just imagine this corona as a blizzard. You didn't have service because it's a snowstorm. This is a storm, and this is a pandemic that we dealing with, and you got to understand it and take precautions. Because I have church in my living room, in my room. I watch it. I could be completely nude, and I can watch a church service. Anybody that go live and have church, I watch their church service right then and there. I watch it right then and there online. I can crack open my Bible. I can download. Let me download. I'm gonna have to download the Bible app. I can download the Bible app, and whatever you preach in Genesis, Luke, Corinthians, I can follow you live online versus me being in there risking getting the corona. I don't want to say that. So my sister, she mad. My sister is pissed off. She mad. Yeah, Marquise, what's the number to the Department of Health? What is the number? Who should I call? What call me? What can I do? Yeah, I'm gonna have to report all that reporting stuff should have been done when you saw them having church services, eating hot fish, not social distancing. Y'all should have been did all that. Now it's too late. Now y'all got to go through that storm with the Rona. And pray that everything go well, that you get through it well. I'm just saying. Okay? I'm not a geek, because at first I'm like, let people have church, but then you do it with wisdom. If you're going to have a church service, you got 20 people in your church, right? Everybody social distance. Everybody get tested. It'd be like over the church. I'm a bishop, right? Okay, I'm Bishop Wiley. Y'all my members, okay? All right, saints, we're going to open up in phases. We all going to get tested. We're going to get tested. Every saint, you can't come in here unless you have a test that is 24 hours. Everybody in here got to get a test, and we get a test every single week, every Tuesday, every Friday. Do like when you do at your job. They got wisdom. You get tested. About 2 days, about 2-3 days, get tested. You can't come in this church service. You ain't get no test. If you ain't got no test, stay at home. If you got a fever, if you got a cough, come on, somebody. If you got a fever, if you got a cough, if you got some chills, don't come to church. Stay at home, and we'll pray for you over the phone. And I'm just saying, if you want to give your tithes and offering, you can send it on Cash App. For all the old school saints, you want to write a check, we'll have a deacon come to your house with a mask and with gloves, with PPE to get your check, and we can deposit so we can get your offering. But until this pandemic passes, we're going to shut it all down. That's what you're supposed to do. We have church on the air. Man, hey, come on. I'm still going to take off. Oh, you best believe it. We need offerings right now. I'm still gonna get off. Or if you sick, we'll bring a deacon to come get your offering. Oh, you in the hospital? No worries. We'll have a deacon, social distance, to get your offering. You send your blessing. That's what you're supposed to do. Not everybody, come on, don't want no man, just do whatever. Because you will be doing everything, but then your daughter or son will be working somewhere and they get it, bring it home, then you bring it to church and all that stuff. Come on now. That ain't what we're gonna do. So just keep my family in your prayers. You know, pray for the whole church, because a lot of them got the corona. You know, pray that they get healing and everything like that. And y'all keep them in prayer. We will definitely keep you all informed. They you know, and it's really, really sad that they're going through that. But what more can we say when people don't like to listen? And one thing about my uncle, I love him. I love him, but he's stuck in his ways. Okay, we back. That's Corona. All right, we back. Thank you for that. One thing, I love my uncle, but he's stuck in his waves. Let me know. Press 1 if you can see, because we're going to get into our topics. I just want to make sure we're going to get into our topics. But press 1 if you all can see me. Press 1 if you all can see me. Because it froze up at one point. Press 1 if you all can see. Okay, we good? All right, let's get into our topic. We open up with that. I got my hot tea because I had the cold and stuff. I try to get over a cold and stuff like that. And then guess what? If I still got this cold by tomorrow, I'm beginning somebody ER getting a test. Baby, they gonna stick that down in my nostril. That's one thing about Brother Wiley. If I get an ache, if I feel that I don't feel right, I get my hand part in that car, in that ER, and all that. Take my portable charges. I'm gonna take my Barack Obama book. Barack Obama read in the weight room. I'm gonna have them to stick that thing up my nostrils, and I'm gonna get a test. I do got tea in this cup. It's some tea in here. There you go. It's some tea. It's tea up here. I'm gonna get tested. All right. But I don't know why people want me to talk about this, because we already talked about this. Somebody already gave me some old information, but I'm gonna bring his picture back up because I don't want them to feel bad. But we talked about Safaree. Already. Did we talk about Safaree already? But we'll bring them back up. So do I have their pictures up? We probably ain't got. Okay, here we go. So I do want to say this though. MC Shaky went on Storm's show, and MC Shaky was very pissed. MC Shaky looked really nice in drag. And I want to tell you, everybody don't look nice in drag, but MC Shaky, A1. What I want to say with Icon, I don't know if the Icon in the bushes. If you're in the bushes, Icon, text me. But I mean, I give MC Shaky 10s across the board for the look, the weave, the makeup, everything. The wig, the makeup, he did that. Now, everybody don't look good in drag. I'm gonna be honest with you. Everybody don't look good in drag, but he looked really good in drag. But he had a whole conversation with Storm. I watched the interview, and pretty much, he's really upset. MC Shaky is the type of guy, like, if you come at him, he will dox you. He will post, and somebody say, it ain't called, it's doxing. He'll post the information out. He really went in. And so people were giving her information, and she blocked a lot of people. Now, we reached out to Erica Mena. And she seen my message, and she didn't block me, because the type of message I sent her, I said, I know you upset because if you felt like he threw shade at you. The only thing that I was upset with you with is that you called him like a monkey or a gorilla. That's the only why I'm upset about you as well. But you have a right if you feel like somebody talking about your child. Right? She saw the message. It's because it says seen, SEN, SEEN. And we sent an invitation for her to come on the Wiley Show. And we would love to interview her, because I'm not going to talk about her abortions, because I don't think that's not my place as a man to drag you about that, because you have your reasoning of why, excuse me, you want to get an abortion. That's your reason, and that's your right as a woman, and as a right. I think women have, you never know. It could have been health problems. You just never know. So yeah, MC Shaky was saying all the time, and I reached out to Erica Mena. I would love to have a conversation with Erica Mena, because I think it would be great. And the reason why I love my producers, and thank you, producers, don't get discouraged if people say no. I want to say thank you to the producers that do reach out, because we need y'all. That's how we get guests. That's how these people get guests on the show. They kept saying, Wiley, how these people get guests on the show? It's because they people be in the inbox. Y'all say y'all love me. Don't get up on and say, oh, Wiley, I love you. And I say send a DM, but you won't send no DM. That means you ain't got no love like that. Because some of these other folks, they love their people and they make it be known. So if y'all love me, reach out to Erica Mena and say, hey, go on the Wiley Show. Do that. Okay. I don't know if he posted the medical records. I'm totally against somebody posting somebody's medical records. I don't think nobody should, because it ain't that much. It's not that serious to post somebody's medical records. That to me, even you could be hurt. Some stuff, you know how somebody could do something to you and you could take it too far and you ended up just being so wrong. Let me tell you that. You could do something and you at first you would be so right, but then you could do something so much, then you end up being wrong. Like, that's wrong. Don't post somebody medical records. I don't know how you can get access to people's medical records. Good God Almighty. But don't post that. I don't know if he posted somebody medical records. So if he did, whoever gave him the medical records is definitely against HIPAA. Like, you can't be giving people medical records and posting people medical records all online and stuff like that. Like, you can't be posting no stuff like that. Even doxing is illegal. Etiquette, because yeah, you got to be very careful with doxing, because if somebody get doxed, and from my understanding, and if something happened to them, and if it's found out you posted their information, I think you can get in trouble for that. I don't, you can't stop nobody for posting you can't stop nobody for researching somebody, because it's all online. But if you're posting something online and if they get harassed or something happens to them, probably if they take it to the DA, maybe charges can be brought up. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know all the details when it comes to when someone posts that. But if something were to happen, and if it's to find out it was a reason because you posted somebody's information and that's what got them like that. But one thing that I would have loved Erica Mena and MC Shaker to have a conversation. And MC Shaky and them to talk. But when she said what she said, I think that hurt his feelings. Like, that is no good when somebody call you and say that you look like an animal. That's not good. You know what I'm saying? Erica Mena definitely need to work on that when you become a public figure. You're not just a regular, person. You are a celebrity. You are a celebrity. Somebody said click in the right corner. And yeah, click the like button, something like that. But we do want to say thank you to the producers that did reach out to MC Shaky. We reached out. We wasn't hurt. Another reason why I wasn't upset, because I had the call yesterday, and all I could do was just sit and watch the DMs, because like the people in my DMs were like, they were in my DMs heavily yesterday. I'm talking about they were in my DMs so heavily. And the stuff that they were giving in my DMs, I said, you guys don't be angry, because I'm not angry. I'm not angry at all, because I'm trying to get over this cold. I'm not angry at all. But I don't think he posts no medical records, because I'm looking right now. I don't think he posts any medical records. I'm looking right here. I don't see any medical records. I don't know. So I think that's just a rumor. Everybody needs to watch her. Yeah, she do need to do that. She needs to apologize for that part. I thought HIPAA only applied to medical. It does. And you got to be careful with it, because like, who gave it to him? If somebody gives somebody medical records, that means he know like a nurse or a doctor or something. Because I don't think people medical records will be online. I don't know. Credit score stuff like that's online. I didn't know you could pick up somebody medical records. That's just me. Okay. But press 1 if you think Erica Mena should apologize. Press 1 if you think she should apologize to MC Shaky. Press 1 if you think Erica Mena should apologize to MC Shaky. Let me know in the comments. Okay, we got a couple people said press 1. Oh, there was a fight. Okay. Maybe I need to get on bingo. Okay, I'm looking. Oh, wow. Yes, a lot of y'all say yes. They say yes. Okay, I hear you. All right. So we shout out to that. Okay, let's go to Lady Gaga. Do I have her picture up here? Y'all bear with me, y'all. I'm hot. Even my nose not running as bad today. That's good. Let me bring up Lady Gaga. Okay. Lady Gaga. So her dog walker got shot, and I think he's in the hospital recovering. And her dogs were stolen. Then she offered $500,000 for her dogs to be returned. So her dogs were returned. She offered $500,000. The only thing I think that this case is suspicious because I'm like, why in the world was her dog walker attacked and shot? What was the reason? What happened? I'm still confused. Was it a robbery gone wrong, or was it he in some type of activity? But it looked like targeted. So what really happened? And she really loved, white folks love their dog. I don't care what nobody say. Baby, they love their dog. I've known some white people that got their dogs in life insurance. They love their dogs. But I do believe that was a message towards Lady Gaga. I personally believe that person was attacked to send a message to Lady Gaga. They might set the whole thing up and getting paid. They split the 500,000. Now people are going to keep doing this for a big payout. I'm not right. I love animals. Lady Gaga saying stage should be. You think it was stage? But the person in the hospital. I don't think it was stage. I just think somebody did a message towards her. You think it was stage? Someone's white people love animals, period. My dog had oh wow. I know people love their dogs. I think the dog walker was on it. Really? So you think the dog walker got shot just to set up to extort money from Lady Gaga? Yeah. Lady Gaga not telling everything. I told somebody, I said, this is very suspicious. Because here it is, you have this dog walker, he gets shot, they take your dog, you offer $500,000, they return your dog. It's something going on. I do think that she need to be investigated and the dog walker need to be investigated. And we probably will never know, but it needs to be something coming on with that investigation. I'm telling you, that need to be investigated. Yeah. He definitely needs to be investigated. Shot near the heart. Yeah, shot near the heart. I do believe it's something that's going on. It's something that's going on with I'm telling y'all, I don't care what nobody say. Something is suspicious with that case. Something is very suspicious when it comes to that case. Something is very suspicious. Hello, we're not opening up the phone lines right now. We're still doing commentary. All right. So I think the dog should be investigated. So press 1 if you think this is suspicious. Press 1. I saw the TMZ video. I think this is very suspicious. But press 1 if you think this situation is suspicious. Press 1 if you think this is suspicious. Press 2 if you think you have something, if you think this is something suspicious, how with this press 1. Press 1 if you think something happened with that. Let me know in the comments if you think something suspicious happened. Let me know. Okay. Oh, they said 2-2. You don't think that's suspicious? Okay. She paid like $500, $5,000, $500,000. Yes. I just think it's something. Oh, you don't think they knew that was Lady Gaga? We shall see. All right, y'all. We put that in there. Let me go to another topic really quickly. Okay. Let's talk about T.S. Madison show. So I saw the first 15 minutes of the show. Okay. And okay, I'm happy. Let me first open up with saying this. I am happy for T.S. Madison. She is the first transgender woman of color to have her own like reality show. So I'm happy for that. With that being said, when I watched the first 15 minutes of the show, I was not that entertained. And let me tell you why. Maybe because I'm a fan of her online and online. We watch her so much online that when I was watching the show, it was something missing. I saw T.S. Madison on the show. I saw that T.S. Madison, I told not T.S. Madison, Tiffany Pollard was on there. And I said, something missing. So I'm seeing Oliver on there. Then they was having a meeting. Then the equipment wasn't. Then it showed where they did a show and it wasn't working. Then the online. Then they had to do it again. And then they had a meeting. I wish to make this show better. I wish it would have opened up with Kaya and T.S. Madison and the whole Monique situation. It would have made it more better if it would have had Kaya on the show and of them falling out in the first episode. It needs some type of entertaining. It's like everybody playing it safe. Oh, we on TV, we playing it safe. We don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like and it was just 15 minutes, you guys. So I can't be up here. Oh my God, just 15 minutes. But that 15 minutes, baby, was a snooze fest. And I say it with love. That first 15 minutes was a snooze fest. That the first 15 minutes. Now, maybe it'll get better. And then the rest of the show, the chunk of the show, or the rest of the season. But when you watch that first 15 minutes, I wasn't really feeling full. Like, we love Sophia, but child, Sophia is outdated. Sophia was fun back in the day, but child, Sophia is outdated. Ain't nobody checking for Sophia like that. In my humble opinion, that's great for television. That's some drama. A show needs drama. So, but like I said, the first episode is just intros. The first episode, you introducing the characters and all of that. I'm just judging the first episode. The first 15 minutes, I wasn't really feeling about it. It was a snooze fest for me. Now, for those that saw the first 15 minutes, I want you all to call in and give your commentary on the first 15 minutes. We're going to open up the phone lines and allow y'all to call in about what did you think about the first 15 minutes of the show. Because, and no excuse, I ain't got no WeTV. I ain't watching no WeTV. It was on YouTube. So anybody that if anybody that it was on YouTube, so don't come up on here and talk about I ain't got WeTV. And another thing, I ain't gonna get WeTV. It was on YouTube, so stop it and go watch it. Because some of y'all gonna get up on here talking about you ain't got WeTV. You ain't, because some of y'all don't get up here being negative, like just be over, like you give commentary on the episode, but just don't do too much. If that's okay. Yeah, Fucking ID would have been better. Absolutely. Fucking ID would have been better. But we don't know how the rest of the season's going to go. I don't really talk to Maddie. I don't talk to Maddie at all. Ain't no really. I don't talk to none of them over there. I don't talk to Chi-Chi. I don't talk to any of them. So I just here for it. But let me know. Do y'all like it? We're going to open up the phone lines. And we're going to open up the phone lines and let y'all talk. But I went into it. Other part, I did like Miss Mary. One thing that I like about Miss Mary is that she is a supporter for her daughter and she's a Christian. And I love that. That's the part that I like. I love Miss Mary the part, and she was cooking. They was getting some food. I want to know, is they going to talk about her breakup with her former business partner? I know she got a different business partner, a black woman, right? But she's boring, child. She is boring. But I want to know, is she going to talk about her manager leaving her and they get into that fight? They got to talk about that. because that was some drama. But that food did look good. I've been crying too, because I was wondering, I'm like, why was people crying when they ain't get invited to the Thanksgiving? I've been crying too if I'll be hungry, because Miss Beverly, like, she can cook. And I heard from people that ate her food, they said she can cook. I had somebody that I talked to, I got on the phone, she's like, girl, this how, you know, one of my friends talk. They talk just like this, so don't judge. Girl, yeah, I went over there and I ate her food. It is tea. It is so good, girl. I'm like, was it good? She said, yes, it was good. Okay. So she really liked, you know, he really liked the food. And he said it was really good. He was like, girl, it's some tea. Okay. I'm like, yes. So he really liked the food. So I do know people that have been around there and say they like the food. Mm-hmm. You can really tell. I've never heard like no bad stuff like that. She could cook. I can really tell. And I really want to go over there and eat food. So I can understand if you crying if you ain't get invited to Thanksgiving. I can understand if you really hungry and you crying, you didn't get invited. I can understand why you crying and you ain't get invited to Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? You know, all that good stuff. I can understand. I can understand that. Uh-huh. I understand why people was crying over. I guess I understand if you really could eat like that. So, you know, we'll reach out to Maddie and, you know, maybe, you know, I remember, okay. I remember we did a whole campaign for Wiley to get on the Queen Supreme Court. So, little backstory. And I remember we reached out to Flame Monroe. And Flame Monroe said, yes, you get on there. And Flame Monroe, she came on the Wiley Show. So I don't know what happened. But in my spirit, I think my name be brought up. I talked with somebody, they said your name do be brought up. But I tell that person that called me, I'm going to just say, they ain't going to say no name because, you know, people get mad when you name drop. But I just do commentary. You know what I'm saying? I just do commentary. I like T.S. Madison. I think I would have made a great judge on the Queen Supreme Court. I'll make a good judge over there at the Queen Supreme Court. But could you imagine if she would invite me and not other people and she had me on there first? People would have been mad if she would have had me on the Queen Supreme Court and they ain't get no invitation. Man, they would have been mad. You know, we would have put on the show. I'm going to tell you that right now. If she would have invited me, man, that would have been a powerful episode. We would have got in. But y'all didn't tell her to bring me on there. Some of y'all lazy. Some of y'all don't know how. So I forgot we got old church ladies. That's what they say. So any of the people, y'all help some of the old church ladies that's over here. Help them get on Instagram. Do everybody know how to get Instagram? If you got an Instagram, press 1. Leave a message and everything like that. So I remember y'all reached out. And I remember we was getting resistance. Baby, we had somebody that was a follower of Maddie. She was so angry and got over there. I want to tell you one thing. You ain't going over there with Maddie. You ain't going over there with murder. I'm telling her right now, you ain't going to be going over there with your dirty. Hey, they were just cussing me out. All I said is we starting a campaign for Wiley to be on the Queen Supreme Court. Man, I started to get some resistance. Man, it was one person was so angry and mad. They said they must have called and said don't have them and everything like that. You know, I said, wow. I just said we could be on that. They were so mad and angry that I said that. I said I want to be on there. Man, when they got the news that I put that out there to y'all, they were so angry. Baby, they were so angry. They were so angry. They did not want me on the Queen Supreme Court. One of that person was so angry. But it's okay. We over here at the Wiley Show. We got to call Wiley. We on the side. We you know, so we thank y'all so much. Y'all remember that? I mean, piss. And what we said is we want to be on the Queen Supreme Court. They was mad. They said, I don't think Maddie know who you is. So we said happy birthday to Maddie, and Maddie was like, "Happy, thank you, Wiley." And people was mad that she said thank you. I'm like, why y'all so mad and pressed? Maddie is on the internet. She know who the Wiley Show is, and we would have had a good show. Ain't nobody on the internet that look like me deliver commentary like the Wiley Show. All right, it would have been great. Because it would have been good exposure for the show. It would have been a great episode, baby. We would have got that episode together. I already had it. I already had it. I thought in my mind I wanted to wear a 3-piece red suit. I'd have came up in there with a 3-piece red suit with a red handkerchief with a red pimp hat. Oh man, I already had the look. A ruby red suit, red snake skin, and a red pimp hat with a red fella. Man, hey, just Maddie, I want me on the Queen Safaree card. Okay. So this ain't 1974. Hey, I done went up and up. What up, Miss Mary? My name Wiley. I want him for the Queen Safaree card. Okay. I done went up over there with a red cane, like man, and red. This is before the Rona. They need to check it out. New York on there. It looks like going to be good. New York is very entertaining. But watch the first 15 minutes. I watched it, man. We did all that. This was before this was before the Rona. You know, that would have been good exposure. But you know, I got a feeling that we might be on it. We might. You just never know. Come up in there and give a good show. Ruby Red with a red felt. I'd have went up in there, man. Hey, what up? Hey, hey. I'd have went and I'd have made sure I'd have put a request, because you know my request, like I tell my producers, they invite me fried chicken. I want fried chicken drumsticks, and I love me some crispy fried chicken wings, as I say. Man, I want the fried chicken drumsticks, fried chicken, and a fried chicken breast. I love the breast. So the fried chicken breast and a good wing. I ate that and went on down and put on a whole episode, a whole show. I could just tell you that right now. Okay. All right. Everybody in here would have been watching. People that don't even watch the Wiley Show, they would have watched it for that episode because they want to see, did Maddie really have Wiley on there? Okay. All right. All right, everybody up in here would have been watching. Okay, yeah. All right, let's go to the next topic. But I did watch first 15 minutes. I wasn't really feeling it, but again, like somebody said, it was the intro. So the intro is usually an introduction, introducing the characters, and we should see how it go. All right, let's go to our last topic: President Biden. Okay. All right. I was getting so many messages. People were saying, Wiley, he's not doing a good job. Wiley, where happened to our check? And so I want to put this in perspective, right? I'm not a political expert. I'm just a commentator, right? From just my knowledge that I know. But I do know when Speaker Pelosi, when she decided that they wanted to impeach President Trump, so they impeached him for the second time. We already knew, or people didn't know, that it would have to go to the Senate. So all the Senate business, stimulus checks, and making sure that his cabinet get in, they vote on his cabinet members. I knew all that would have been at a standstill when you're doing a Senate trial. So they did the Senate trial. It was proven they did not convict him for the second time. So now all of the work. So now the check. Now you're getting all these conversations. The sad part about it is the $15 were gutted from the bill. Because the $15, which is really sad. And then people were upset because they was like, how y'all striking, doing airstrikes and not giving people their money and all that? I understand it. But again, if you're giving Biden that energy, give that energy to the Senate. Many people forget, some folks forget to give that frustration towards your senators. They hold a lot of power. Look at the Senate and Congress as the purse holders. They hold the purse. So that energy, you need to be looking at Congress and calling your senators and say, well, particularly the Senate, because it passed in the House. It'll be on your sentence. Hey, pass this. And it shouldn't be up for a debate. If I ask everybody in this chat to press 1 if you need a stimulus check, everybody up in this chat will press 1 that they want a stimulus money. Most people in this country, that's part of the working class, part of the low class, part of the middle class, want a stimulus. And not want, some need a stimulus. Okay, most people in, if I say press 1 if you need a stimulus, this chat will be flooded with ones. But then if I say press 1 if you call your senator and you let him or her know that they better pass the bill that was passed in the House, you ain't gonna get them many ones. If I say, well, press 1, when was the last time you called your senator or your congressman to tell them to pass the George Floyd Act? When was the last time you called them to pass the Emmett Till lynching bill? You ain't gonna get them many ones when you talk about that, because that takes a little bit, that takes work. So, my stomach is growling right now. All right, or tweet at your senator. You know, you could tweet your senator as well. But I want to say special shout out to all the supporters out here that is keeping an eye on Biden. And I know y'all letting him have it. What is he doing for black folks? I saw Diamond and Silk, and I'm like, Diamond and Silk, the man ain't been in office for 100 days. What did Trump really do for black people like that? He could have did a lot more for black folks. He didn't do a lot. A lot of stuff he could have did for black people. He could have opened up more capital for black businesses. Could have did a lot for black. He chose not to do it. And then once he was running for re-election, then he's like, oh, I want to do it for this with black America and all that. So we got to continue to apply pressure on the Biden administration. I don't care who gets in office, who is the president. We're not going to get anything if we don't put the work in and demand that they do it and apply pressure. Nothing. You can look all the way into history for speaking for black people. We did not just get anything off the table with just by they just did a good everything they gave up is because we worked hard and applied pressure for them to do it. All right. So we shall see how it's going to go with these stimulus checks. We all want it. I want it. I need it. You need it. We all need it. We all need it. And the reason why Trump did not get reelected, it was because of that virus. Democrats did a great job with the vote by mail. And the Republicans, now they're all in these different states. Now they're saying you got to have your ID if you vote by mail. You got to make a copy if you vote by mail. They're trying to make it so difficult to vote by mail because Democrats outsmarted, not even outsmarted, they talked to their base and they base voted by mail. And more people voted by mail. And the Republicans like, oh, we got to stop that because they're not, their mindset, this is what gets with Republicans. They're not trying to change their ways and try to make policies to get people to vote. They're doing voter suppression. They're trying to stop people. And what happened in Georgia? They're trying to completely stop it. You show IDs and everything like that. But what they're doing is that only thing that does is energize the base of the Democrats. Make sure that's why it's important to have groups on the ground, boots on the ground. So whatever laws you change, educate the electorate, educate them to go out and do that. And it's just making it worse because they know they losing power. They're not willing to change and be like, okay, well, let's look at 15. If we don't want to do 15, let's do $12 an hour with minimum wage, $13 an hour. They're trying to say, skip this, let's make laws to do it. And they've been doing that for years. This is nothing new. They have been doing it for decades. This is nothing new when it comes to them. When it comes to this voting stuff, voting laws, the laws that you can go, black people, you go all the way back from Jim Crow, poll tax, count the jelly beans, naming the judges. This is nothing new for Black America. And they're mad because black people is using their power. They're mad because the Hispanic community is using their bad. They're mad because Asian. They're mad because people in the suburbs. Because what thing about Reverend Warnock, he did really well with the suburban voters. He did very well. And the reason why he did very well, because he had a great message. And he got the vote out. And he had a lot of help with a lot of those groups. Black Voters Matter. What was the other group? It was another group, Black Voters Matter, and it was another, I think, one vote, whatever groups that was out there. But I do remember Black Voters Matter. They was all out in the hood with Blue Horn, go out and vote. They was registering people to vote. They was telling people to go out to vote. They was traveling all in the different counties. They was telling them to vote and all like that. So you got to use the power. And the reason why Republicans are able to change these laws is because they still got a lot of power in a lot of these state houses. Because Democrats, they do good when it comes to the general election, but they don't do well when it comes to state elections. They got to do a better job when it comes to state elections to change the power in the state of Georgia. Now they got to make focus because it's a lot of power in the state of Georgia. It's a lot of power when it comes to the state houses and the state senate. So now they got to put power to vote out a lot of people that is not willing to secure the vote. They're doing something to make sure that people is hindering them from voting. All right. So we're going to open up the phone lines. I'm going to open up the phone. Let me check Blog Talk. Let me see if it's working. And let me see if we get y'all opinion on this. Thank you all so very much. We're feeling a little bit better today. I should have had the lines already open. Oh, my stomach is growling because I really wasn't eating nothing. I couldn't eat. I wasn't feeling good. But now my appetite is coming back and I feel it. It's right there. I'm hungry. I'm feeling my stomach is growling right now. I'm probably need to give me like a hamburger or something. Because I'm sure feeling it. It is right there. All right, let me do this. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hey, everybody, we're going to open up the phone lines. Drink some hot chicken broth. Okay. That's what I need. I need some hot chicken broth. I want some noodles and some chicken breasts in the noodles. Okay, we're gonna open phone lines. We're gonna open the lines. I think it's working. Let's see.
Your show now, press 1 to hear important.
Your show is scheduled to start in 26 seconds.
What is Roland Martin talking about? What is Roland Martin talking about?
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2,
all right.
1.
Oh, let me put the number on the screen.
Blog Talk Radio.
Let me put the number on the screen. 646-716-8447. 646-716-8447. Yes. Thank you for the Cash Apps people that did that yesterday. That was greatly appreciated yesterday. Thank you to the sisters that did that for me yesterday. You know who you are. All right. Let's see. If you want to call in, call in. All right, that's the number. Set also meetings. Well, he's not a good person. He's a little. Oh, wow. I'm looking at some of y'all comments. They said go to. Okay, all right. The phone lines is open. So if you want to speak about it, call in. Call in, or we gonna go because we've been on here for a whole hour. All right. But thank you so very much. And like I said, I want a lot that Biden can do for this administration. He can really do a lot for Black America. So we shall see. But again, he won't be able to get any of that done if he do not get Black America, if he do not get the support in the Congress and the Senate. So yes, so he can get a lot done, but he must get the Senate and the Congress to get it done. So that's what it's going to be about. All right. Wiley, I am late for the party. I need you to be here for not for no whole another hour. You can forget that. I cannot do no whole other hour on there. All right, y'all better call in. I ain't gonna be holding up all that because I'm gonna close it out, and I'm gonna finish watching Coming to America. Because that's what I was watching. But I couldn't get into it because I had that cold, baby. That cold was in my spirit, in my throat. Man, that cold was there. So I was watching Coming to America, and I really couldn't get into it because that cold and stuff. So no worries. Ali doesn't support Trump. In and out. I hope you follow. Okay. Well, shout out to the people that support whoever. Whoever. Whoever calling me on the show number, you got to call me on the 646 number. No, let me post it on there because y'all see the whole number scrolling on the screen. Give me a second because this will make it better because I think y'all can't see it on the bottom. So let me do it that way. There you go. 646-716-8447. Shout out to all the moderators here. And shout out to the people on Station here. Let me say this really quickly. We are number, I think, 5 or 4. We have been killing it over there on Station here. Y'all have been. Shout out to the producers because y'all have been over there. I don't care what we say go. When we went over there to whatever the other app, we was over there for a little while. And y'all went over there. Then I say, follow us on Station here. Y'all have been over there on Station here, and we've been in the top 10. Shout out to y'all. Thank you all. Because y'all didn't have to do it. Y'all come over there. Y'all listen to the show. Y'all request music. Y'all request songs. That is something that I really, really like. I like that. Y'all go over there. Y'all request a record, or we play, we do commentary, and over there we really get into some things over there. When you watch that Wiley app, you gotta download it. No, I watch it on YouTube. Oh, Coming to America. I got it. I rented it on YouTube. Yes, I got it. But we want to thank you all for that. All right, we didn't get any phone calls. Thank you all so very much. We're gonna go. Shout out to y'all. We will see y'all in the next live. Because I was trying to make sure, because y'all usually call me after the show is over with. The show is done. We're going to thank you all so very much for that. I enjoy your time on Station. Yes, I enjoyed you on Station as well. Like I said, I like being over there. It's fun. It is really fun. And I like it because it's like a radio show. It's like a radio. You can play music and you don't have to worry about, you know what I'm saying? They flag a song or something like that. They get the money. So you could play the records over there. And it'd be artists that send me so many requests over there saying, play this record, play this song. Can you play this song? They'd be right over there sending a song over there. And I love it. We will be doing bingo. So definitely we will be doing that. So we'll be doing bingo. I got a call right now. I want to wait till this cold is completely like done with doing bingo because like I have a nasty cold because like I'm trying to do bingo. For that. So we shall see it. What? Let me see. Somebody said the line is busy. Let me see. How is the line busy? That must be a problem with that must be a problem with the lines. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see what's going on. Did they change our call-in number? Yeah, something going on with Blog Talk Radio. Okay. Give me a second. Let me let me use my cell phone then. Give me a second, you guys. I knew it was something. All right. Sorry, you guys. Something going on with Blog Talk. So we are using 972. Let me turn one of my cell phones off because both of them gonna ring. All right, because this one about to die. I got a little juice on this one. All right, you calling the 972 one because it's a busy signal on Blog Talk. I don't know what's going on with Blog Talk. Let me close off the line because it's a system problem. Let me see. Let me see if I re-upload. I'm sorry, you guys. It's not me. It's Blog Talk Radio. Yeah, it's Blog Talk Radio. Hey, what's up?
Hey, Wiley.
Your show now, press 1.
Hey.
To hear important instructions, press 2.
That's okay. Okay.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
Is trash. She's trash all the way around. She has an issue with, she's a very jealous-hearted female, always been like that. She was on Love and Hip Hop. I mean, she is the type of person that you just can't watch too long. Her mouth, it's like, you know how a person can be so beautiful on the outside, but so ugly on the inside. And that's how she is. She made that comment about Shaky, and Shaky wasn't even the one that made that put her daughter on his page. It was a haunt look. He did it, who is affiliated with Shaky, for those that don't know. He put it up, but he didn't say the little girl was ugly or anything. He made the comment because that's what bloggers do. She looks like, I forgot who they said, is it G Herbo, whoever. She looks like someone else. She didn't look like Safaree. And that's when she assumed, she didn't even take the time to look thoroughly through the page. She saw that he was affiliated with Shaky, and then it went to hell from there. And then Shaky was like, if she apologizes publicly, like she embarrassed me publicly, then we'll let this go. So then, I don't even know if you know this part, Wiley. Shekinah, bold-faced ass, is the one. I'll send you $10 for that curse word. Her piggy face ass is the one that said, oh, okay, don't get mad. You know, I'ma talk to her and see if she'll apologize. And Shaky was like, if she does not apologize tonight, I'm getting her. And that's what he did. He did not look in her medical records. The ex-boyfriend, one of her ex-boyfriend's sister is the one that said that she said that she was pregnant and at one point she gave a fake sonogram. I mean, I don't know. It's some of the zippers, and I'm sure some of the zippers are here. But she gave a fake sonogram, this and this and that and that. Erica Mena is not a saint. And what she told, just like you bloggers, what do you all do? You interview people, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay. He talked to somebody, the boyfriend's sister, that said they can't stand her. Her mouth, her attitude. I don't feel no sympathy for her. When you go as far as to call a black man, or even, you know, like they will call black women monkeys and black men monkeys, no names. But you get what you deserve. All right. If you want to put it out there like that, you're going to get what you deserve, period. Well,
period. Thank you so much for calling in.
Bye, Wiley.
Bye-bye. All right, y'all, let's call it in. All right. Hold on. Somebody just called in. Let me call in. Let me call them back. All right. I'm going to call you right back. All right, you back on. You had called in.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. How are you, Wiley?
All right.
So I didn't get to listen to much of the show because I was driving Uber, and sometimes y'all conversation get a little too explicit for me to play it. But I did get the end part about the politics, and I wanted to tell you about this weird experience I had. Since you were talking about politics, I ended up driving a white supremacist the other day.
Wow.
With a Confederate flag mask on his face. And this joker had the nerve to tell me that he was feeling discriminated against because, well, he said he know what racism feels like because he's being silenced because everything that he tries to put online, they take it down. But it was just an interesting. I did record it and I will put it up. I'm going to put it up online because it was a very interesting exchange. Me and him, we had a pretty lengthy conversation. Just trying to get some clarification and understanding, you know. And he felt like he had some enlightenment. I had a little bit. But it was just an interesting conversation. But I wanted to tell you that you inspired me actually to start my own YouTube channel.
Oh, good.
And yeah, so I will be starting it soon. But I just wanted to let you know that you inspired me. You don't talk politics or anything like that. But I really felt like, I couldn't make a difference. And you said one thing. You said, you can't make a difference in the world, but you can make a difference in your area. And you got to work in your area and try to get people to vote. And I said, you know what? Wiley is right.
You're right.
So that is my mission.
Thank you. That's a good mission.
To work on Black issues here in Savannah, Georgia.
Yes.
And but that's all I wanted to say. I didn't have much else to say about anything else.
Okay. Thank you so much for calling in.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
All right.
Call from.
All right. Hello. You live on the Wiley Show.
Yes. Hi. How are you, Wiley?
Okay.
I just wanted to say, I hope you are doing good.
Okay. Yes. Got a little cold, but we here.
And I wanted to know where Miss Wendy Williams at, because she was off the chain.
Oh, well, I think she's drinking her Prosecco.
Oh, my gosh. Please try to get her number, because she made me laugh that day. Oh, my God. I just want to say thank you. I have fun watching your show.
Thank
you are the best ever on YouTube.
Thank you. Thank you so much for calling in.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. And I'm drinking my Prosecco. Hi, Wiley. Yes, we have influence. Oh gosh, I just can't wait till we interview these, interview more people on this show. You know what I mean? Because we ready. We just need one good interview. Hey, Bashata. We just need one good interview. One good viral interview. That's what we need over here at the Wiley Show. I'm telling you, when we get that one good interview that instantly goes viral, oh man, that's going to put our show on the map. That's going to put our show on the map. I could just tell you that right now. That is going to put our show. This one is one good one. Erica, come on, man, come through and all that. Oh, we got a phone call. Okay, because I'm about to tell you the movie that I watched, but I ain't gonna do no spoiler alert. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hello.
Hey, can you turn me down the back?
You good?
Can you turn me down the background?
Huh?
Who is this?
Emma Kalia.
No. You gotta have your mama to call in.
Oh my gosh.
You said who?
Are you alright?
Okay,
My sister is a good singer. You should hear her.
Oh no, thank you. You have to have your mama to call in. God bless you. What the world? 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 What? What are y'all doing? But these kids be having phones. So, we got another caller. You live on the air?
Yeah, I wanted to know, did you apply for the loan that Beyonce and Adidas is giving out?
I need to apply for the loan that Adidas and stuff like that.
Yeah, because they giving it out and stuff. I had read that on the Breakfast Club. So
you had got a loan? Did you get you a loan?
No, I'm not from Texas. I was just trying to figure out, did you apply for it since you're from Texas?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go online. I'm gonna have to apply.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. All right. Yeah, because James Charles got in trouble. We should have had that as a topic. Yeah, James Charles had got in trouble. Well, it's too late to talk about it now because y'all call about other stuff. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Yes, hi, Wiley. This is the voice of New York. I was gonna call you on the block number, and I realized I think your number changed.
Right.
So, hey, Wiley.
Hey.
Yes, so I only called for one comment. Well, two. One, the post you made on Claudia Jordan calling her A-lister. I feel like to date us, Wiley. You know how you feel about it. Like, I saw that post and I'm like, really, Wiley? Like, you're just trying to get in the mess. You just like the mess. So I'll let you rock with that. That was intentional. And the thing I want to call about is the Biden administration. Okay. And I know you mentioned, like, we need to call our senators and stuff. And I just want to say, me and my friends were actually in discussion today because Johnson & Johnson just approved the vaccination of COVID for one shot. In addition to that, the Sydney was just passed for $1,400. I do think Biden, to me, this is just in my opinion, he is a very much a conservative Democrat. Okay, he does have a Republican type of mindset. What I need him to do is forgive more than $50,000 of loans. He is very recalcitrant when it comes to forgiving us and only want to forgive $10K. That $10,000 that he wants to forgive us for when it comes to loans is for people who are in public institutions, right? And some of us went to undergrad that are private, especially you go to the HBCU. I went to the HBCU, but regardless, it should be $50K forgiveness. He made an argument stating, if he gives $50K, that's going to benefit those who are wealthy or those who attended Ivy League school. That's a crack of bull. The reason why I'm so, I'm so for him for giving more than $10K is because Black women is disproportionately are the ones who have the highest loan burden. Because, and we know that student loans definitely hinders one of being progressive when it comes to, increasing wealth. Okay, like that is something serious. And it's kind of like, if you can fund the military, why not you fund or forgive students of loan forgiveness? Like, it will do so much more for the economy. His argument was, he want to, invest into K-12, which you should in early childhood. But why you can't do both? It's just so, it behooves me that education and healthcare is always something that we have to go back and forth on. It's like, and I feel like he's not going to budge, although Elizabeth Warren and Chuck Schumer have an idea of how to forgive the $50K. Biden's not with it. Okay? That's my only issues with him. And the fact that his, I think we need to utilize our advancement with having the House and the Senate, because if we split the Senate, but the VP can break that tiebreaker and just go ham for every progressive bill that's out there. Right. It's just so frustrating.
Right. And Mitch McConnell, and I'm sorry, Chuck Schumer needs to do a better job as well. Because Chuck Schumer ain't running that Senate. In my humble opinion, he's not running it. He needs to run that Senate with an iron fist, the same way that Mitch McConnell ran the Senate.
Exactly. I feel like we don't have balls of steel. I'm like, I know I'm in the wrong field because I'm in medicine, and I know, the Democrats trying to play this type of, oh, let's be nice. No, let's not be nice. Let's not be nice. Grab them and take advantage of the system, okay? That's what Republicans do. Only people who made out of the COVID situation are wealthy people. When the stock market did not fail for rich people. People lost their jobs. People died. But rich people got richer. And you're trying to tell me, after you begged for our vote, after you pandered the Black people vote, because we're always the last one anyway, now you're not trying to go full throttle? If they don't get it together, we're going to lose the re-election and we're going to lose any Senate seats. Because what they ran on in Georgia was, oh, hey, we're going to get a 2,000 stimulus. They didn't say you're going to get the difference of the $2,000, right? That's completely different. So, granted, $1,400 plus the $600, yes, that is $2,000. But you know, Americans are not the smartest people in the bunch. I'm not no shade to Americans. I mean, I'm American too, although I have Jamaican roots. But I'm talking about some people are just black and white. Although I get what he's saying, they assume that people are gonna get an additional $2,000, not the difference of the $2,000. That's why people were mad. Just be honest. But honestly, I really wanted to do better. Biden has a lot on his plate because the last administration didn't do anything. And honestly, Trump is thinking about forming his own party, his own political party. And honestly, if he does, I can see a lot of people going for him. Like, because there's nothing foolish in a Trumpster, okay? I actually want to see that happen because I want the Republican Party to be destroyed. I want them to be split, okay, to the point where they can't come back to ever winning the seat ever again. But I do think we need a more progressive president. I mean, of course, we don't have Bernie. But yeah,
I think you're probably gonna see like Kamala Harris because she's more progressive. I've tried to tell people she's more progressive than Biden. And the reason why you don't see her saying a lot of stuff because she the VP. What can she say now? She the VP. She ain't in charge. But she's more progressive than Biden was. She changed. Like if you look at her policies as a senator, she was more progressive than Biden. Biden is more like a conservative Democrat. He's more like, I don't want to upset the Republicans. A lot of Republicans voted for him, right? So he don't want to upset that base. But sometimes you got to put that pen and make that and just say, hey, I'm the president. I'm going to use my power to the fullest and bring in these policies. So because if the Republicans was in there, oh, baby, they going to push their agenda through, whether you like it or not.
Look what we've been through with Mitch. Look what we've been through. Do people not realize how much Mitch did not care about anybody? His state is the most dumbest state. I think they're ranked 50th in education, right? Same thing with West Virginia. You have someone like him, a turtle, a little Franklin, running with the iron fist. Like, I don't know if you know about European history, but Iron Fist was like made by Bismarck Empire, and he ran his empire with an iron fist. That's where that slogan came from. But anywho, with that said, I feel like we need to do like a coup d'etat. I feel like you just need to rally all your soldiers and overtake everything and get as many policies passed because it's our last opportunity. Okay, our last opportunity to get what we need to pass. More importantly, the black people carry this whole entire administration. You own it to us to make sure because I feel like what's going to happen, we're going to be again at the brunt end of the stick, and no one's going to care for us at all, okay? And our communities are in shambles, from schooling to gun violence to everything, okay? And we don't who vote people into power.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your comments.
You mentioned, but thank you, Wiley. And as you mentioned, people should call for their senators.
All right.
So thank you for mentioning.
All right. Thank you. Okay. All right, callers. Y'all had called in. I could call y'all back, but y'all call in with no call ID. So if you call in with no call ID, you have to call back in. So those three people that called in, I guess it was the same one. You can call in now. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let me see. Wish I was passionate about politics. We are because our own neighborhood issues. Yes. Yes. I'm seeing y'all right here. I'm so tired of this politics. All right. Okay. That was it. Did everybody called in? Okay. We about to bring it to a close. You live on the air?
Like I said, who deemed her?
Okay.
I told you it was a piece of crap. For the 15 minutes that they put that out, BTV, she put it out, or whoever put that out, she could have kept that 15 minutes and 37 seconds sneak preview. She could have kept that because it was nonsense. Everything that she put out was basically what's on YouTube. Like, are you kidding me? Like, it was nothing different. Like, you're supposed to, like, and I'm just so pissed off right now. Like, you didn't capture any new viewers, in my humble opinion. It's nonsense.
Well, maybe it's for people. I'm looking because it's on a television network with 75 million subscribers that have WeTV. Maybe it's going to be for people that see it that never witnessed T.S. Madison. Maybe a gay guy that's living in a town, never viewed her. Maybe it would be for those. But I think for us that really is fans, we all see that stuff. We saw it already. So it ain't really like.
I mean, the stuff is already taped already. It could have been they should have showed something that people have not seen as of yet. Right. I don't want to see you with your face scrub. We've seen that already. No shade.
And I didn't like that she had that stuff on her face. I'm like, no. You see a T.S. Madison you see that Tiffany just done up. You see Madison with all that stuff on.
Yeah, and then she looked a hot mess. I mean, there's no shade. Like, come on, you saying your chateau. The chateau and the studio was horrible. Shout out to TK. TK studio looked way better. No shade. Yes, I do like the mess. I mean, you claim that you have all this money. I mean, it was horrible in my humble opinion. No shade. She shade Chi-Chi. She said Chi-Chi is her daughter. And what she put, because I took a little note because I called to read. She said Chi-Chi is her daughter and his ability to keep her hands and feet lotion. Keep her hands and feet lotion. Like, are you kidding me?
Well, let's be clear. He stayed with her.
Why say that?
She feed him.
I understand that, but that was uncalled for. She threw shade towards him. And in that segment, that was shade.
But did she lie with the shade,
you want me to call him?
But did she lie with the shade?
I mean, yeah, but yeah. And Kristen Craig, he made it clear. I only collaborate with T.S. Madison, and he do not work for her. He made that clear. So I'm guessing you're not getting a check. I'm guessing you're not filing taxes on this. All right. It's no 1099. Okay. Well, he did state that. Also, she shaded Oprah, Helen, and Wendy. She said she's coming. I don't know, but it was a hot mess in my humble opinion. I took a lot of notes down. Is she a producer? Is she like, what is she? Is she one of the executive producers of
She is the executive producer, but the Mo Power is RuPaul company, production company.
No, I'm saying, is she one of them?
Yes, she is one of the executive producers. Yes.
And oh wow!
But like I said, she don't have all the power.
You said she don't have a lot of power.
No, she don't have she didn't even know what promo clips, what clips is gonna come out. She don't have say so over that. That's what she said. I'm only repeating what she told the viewers.
Well, I'm paraphrasing, but she said Oprah, Helen, and Wendy, watch out now.
Yeah.
But I'm speaking for them. They don't see it, never did see it, and they said goodbye. No shade. What else?
What other piece in there? Well, I did like the
honestly piece. Believe, in my humble opinion, because I took this down, WeTV should have gave a show to Stephanie Milan. They should have gave a show to Stephanie Milan. Legos. That's who should have gotten that WeTV deal. And that's no shade. If y'all don't know who that is, go look it up. That's Labels. That's who we want to see on TV. I said it.
Well, and Maddie defense, it will increase more people to view her product because people just watch television that don't watch YouTube. So that could be it as well.
Absolutely not. I'm just going to see. I'm predicting this is just going to be this. It's not going to extend, in my humble opinion.
You don't think it's going to be a season 2? You don't believe?
No, I don't. Absolutely not. It's a hot mess.
So, if you give this a 1 through 10, Icon, what do you feel? What do you rate this?
You have to be specific. 1 being the worst, 10 being the highest.
10 being the best, 1 being the worst. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst.
I'm going to say 2.5.
Wow.
When I see Tiffany, she's down compared to TS. Does she have a wardrobe stylist, wardrobe team? Maybe this is just a.
So you think that I think Tiffany probably going to be really good on the show because she's used to television. You already know Maddie's not used to television. This is her first television. So you're going to give her a chance.
She's been claiming this for so long.
Right.
She's been claiming this for so long.
To credit, this wasn't the full
You should have been ready when they called.
Right. This wasn't a full episode. This was on a 15-minute piece. Are you going to watch the rest of the episode?
I will watch it. I'm going to watch it so we can critique.
Okay.
But her green screen looked okay. But I don't know.
All right.
I believe that they should have shown different stuff that we have not seen yet. We want to see the
drama.
That's
the piece. We didn't know about her life.
You should have snuck the drama in there.
Yeah. So we should.
Because I'm not at the edge of my bed waiting.
Oh. So we shall see. And Icon just giving his opinion. I wasn't really feeling the first 15 minutes either. So I didn't see the purpose.
Coming from the Icon point of view, not the Wiley Show, the Icon point of view.
Yeah.
And you said it right. She should have had Kaya segment. She should have re-aired that. People love the drama. We want to see the drama.
That would have been great if she would have had the Kaya piece with the Monique.
Maybe people forgot about that.
A lot of people did forget about
it.
And that would have just been a great for drama. That first episode, because then it was like, look what she said about Kaya. Look what she said about Monique. And her crying, oh my God, I had Monique. And that was and she could have did her confession. That was the first time I paid all this money and we interviewed all that. And then she left and all that. And I am the icon.
Yeah, we want to see that.
Yeah, she should have did that. Yes. Yeah, I would have liked to see that.
I do have a quick question before I let you go.
Okay.
Do you believe that Kaya is going to talk about this show?
If they talk about her. And then if she opens the phone lines, the people is going to talk about it. Did you see? Yeah, you already know the people going to be messy and she's going to have to respond. And if they mention her, she's going to respond. But I think the people going to be messy. They're going to bring it up. Especially when she opens
I have one last question. Do you think she had, was this WeTV that released this 15 minutes?
WeTV, yeah, because she said, WeTV got something special for the fans because her online people, and I guess that was the agreement because so many people are online, they gave a snippet. So, because what they're trying to do is, in my humble opinion, is they're trying to make sure that her subscribers subscribe to WeTV and watch it on television. So that's how they gave a snippet. And they're not the only one. I've seen many shows do that because, online is the future. Where they post, like, I remember, what was that show with Queen Latifah? They post the first episode of The Equalizer on YouTube. And I was able to watch that, the first episode on YouTube, but then the rest you got to watch it on television. So I think they posted 15 minutes to encourage her base to say, hey, I'm going to be on television. Hey, this show is coming. Make sure y'all get y'all WeTV subscription as well. So we shall see how it's going to be, Icon. Listen, we're going to keep reviewing. And I want you to keep calling in because he's energized.
All right, I'm just giving my honest opinion. Okay. Basically, go back in the bush and see how I go. And like I said, who beat her?
Thank you so much. I say she's legendary. And I said that around another person that was in the ballroom saying, they said, Wiley, she's not legendary. They said, who deemed her? He not the first one to say it. And I didn't know. I said she's legendary. I didn't get deemed. I need to see if they're going to deem me to be legendary. I need to call some people in the ballroom scene, seeing if they can deem me to be legendary. I didn't get deemed. Didn't nobody deem me? Okay, let me open up the phone line. Somebody else called in. Let me make sure I get to everybody because I don't want nobody to say they ain't get on. Okay, who is this? Okay. All right, let me call this person back. I'm calling you back. Is I'm legendary? I think the icon need to deem me. Is I'm legendary? I'm calling you back because you had called. Hello? All right, they ain't called back. All right. Go check out the 15 minutes. I'm not wasting my time. Kai is on the one who was funny between the two. Yeah, Kai was very funny. Thank you all so very much. Y'all watch the show. While your other phone line down or something. Yes, the other phone line is down, Christina. We they having some problems, and I'm gonna call them to make sure they give us a discount because we pay that service $40 a month, and this is the second time that service had issues. So we're gonna have to call them back. This is like the second time they had issues with that. And it is a versus battle, but I heard somebody having a versus battle by themselves. Child, let me see what's going on over here. Child, only 105,000 people over here. Who is battling? Ain't nobody. Whoever battled, they got low ratings today. Let me go and check and see who the versus battle. If you're ready to see D'Angelo and Friends, child, is he gonna take his shirt off and sing? I remember when D'Angelo had his shirt off and he sung that baby. I was a teenager, I think, when that song came out. Man, I said that was that video. What was the name of that video? He took his shirt off. I don't know if he's still back in the day. That's when he had a body yada yada. But I don't know if he had a body now. But I'm gonna go over there and see. I'm gonna go in the chat. I'm gonna be messy. I'm gonna tell him to take his shirt off. Let me go in there and be messy right now. Let me go in there because I think I can get my comment to be seen. Because I'm not verified. Sometimes if you ain't verified, your comments don't show up. I hope he take his shirt off. I'm in the chat. What are Wiley Show producers? I don't see y'all in the chat over there. Usually I see the producers over here. I don't see none of the producers. Oh, I'm going to tell them to play Erica Banks. Okay. Play Erica Banks. Oh, I see Leo. Okay. Yeah, I see y'all. Y'all supposed to be saying shout out to the Wiley Show. Where y'all at, producers? Y'all better get another device. Child, where the producers? I see only 2 producers over here. We didn't see all y'all over here. Where are the producers? Okay. I'm about to go. Okay. What's your favorite D'Angelo? So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a D'Angelo fan. I just remember that song that he did when he had his shirt off. That was my favorite song, and I don't remember that. So please don't be talking about what's your favorite. I don't know. That's before my time. Yes, look at Day. She said, shout out to the Wiley Show. Yes. Yes, we in here. Thank you. Oh, somebody say here, here deep. So what's your favorite song of D'Angelo? I don't know. I don't know. I just know where how does it feel? How does it feel? Yeah. When he had his shirt off. I remember that. Hey, Jesus can work it out. If Jesus can work it out. Wiley don't know. Baby, if Shirley C's ain't up on that stage, baby, if Hezekiah Walker ain't up on that stage, if the Mississippi Mass Choir ain't up on that stage, I do not know. Now, the Mississippi Mass Choir up in there, man, please. I don't have no doubt. I'll be right up in them comments. If Donovan Kirkland was up in there, if the Clark sisters was up in there, I would love to see the Clark sisters battle Destiny's Child. I would love to see the Clark sisters battle Destiny's Child. Baby, if the Clark sisters, if y'all in the bushes, I would love to see the Clark sisters battle Destiny's Child. What do y'all have to say in the chat? Would y'all like to see that battle? Would y'all like to see that battle? Hold up, wait a minute. Press 1 if y'all would like to see Destiny's Child versus versus the Clark sisters. Press 1 if y'all would like to see Destiny Child versus the Clark sisters. How many will watch that show? They said that's not a fair battle. Baby, that's a battle right there. I may listen to some old school music after this. Wiley, no. Well, who can the Clark sisters battle? Can the Clark sisters battle the Caravans? But all of them gone. Only 2 Caravans that's alive is Shirley Caesar. Is it Dorothy? You said you don't want to see that? The Clark sisters versus Destiny Child? Okay, I'm gonna leave them a voice note. I'm gonna leave them a voice. So I would like to see that SWV and Escape. Y'all don't want to see the Clark sisters versus that? Oh, yeah. I would love to see the Mississippi Mass Choir versus the Chicago Mass. I would love to see the Mississippi Mass Choir versus the Chicago Mass Choir. Baby. Man. Oh, yeah, the Clarksons versus Mary Mary. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay. All right. I'm about to go over there and watch the verses, but I'm on my way. I just over here to talk to y'all. Thank y'all so very much for tuning into the Wiley Show. Thank you all so very much. Make sure y'all go and chat it up. Thank you all for y'all donations. Thank you all so very much. We will see y'all soon. Thank you all so very much. And I'm about to go to the versus battle. I'm on my way going to the versus battle. I'm about to see what they're doing over here. Let me go to the versus battle. See y'all over there in the chat and comment when you see me over there. We need all y'all over there in the chat, okay? Now watch other YouTubers gonna tell their people, I want all y'all over there in the chat, in the versus battle chat. Okay, I want them to give me a shout out. All right, thank you all so very much. Let me go, so I need to give me something to eat. I'm hungry. I'm so hungry.